Hey, big applause for that. I love that video. Joey, you met Kai a little bit earlier. Joey, Kai, Joey.
And I did. Thank you for having me again.
I know one video that really kind of bumped you on Instagram as far as your following and kind of credibility goes was the hot air balloons. Can you talk a little bit about your experience as a skydiver and what was going on with that?
Yes. So people always ask like how I do it, right? Because it's like, how do you launch a drone from a hot air balloon? How do you land it? Like, how do you do this safely? And it took a lot of preparation, a lot of pre-production before I did this the first time at all. Because it's pretty dangerous. And so my first hot air balloon shoot I did before I was a skydiver was with a bunch of skydivers that I worked with already. And essentially this is a 5-inch drone. You hold it out outside the hot air balloon, right? You get permission from the pilot from the airspace that you're in, which usually is over the airport that I work for Skydive Paris. So they just give us clearance, we're good to go. You drop it out, people jump, you follow them down a couple hundred feet, you come back up, more people jump, and then skydiving hot air balloons have these little lips, these little wooden lips that they jump off of because they're not in the basket, they're on the outside. So then I land it there and pick it up.
Wow.
But more recently, now that I'm a skydiver, I fly the drone, land it, take the GoPro out, put it on a stick, and then I jump out. So
that's awesome. So just getting back to landing the thing back on the balloon, you were talking about the little lip that's there. Do you hand catch it then, or what? I mean, the whole thing's got to be moving, right?
Yeah, it's not moving that much, especially once everyone's jumped out. It's a lot lighter, a lot more stationary. I'm not a big fan of hand catching, even if it's into someone else's hands, just because I fly 7-inch drones now too, and like I don't really want to risk ever being close to anyone without prop guards.
That's smart.
But yeah, it's like this big of a lip. Drone fits perfectly there. You just landed on it. So if you're a good pilot, I'd say I'm a pretty dang good pilot. Like I have no problem landing it like that.
There's that other question about spinning propellers and fabric, right? I mean, that's what I think of is, if you hit that thing, you could rip it, right? I mean, is that a possibility, or are you using ducted props?
Not really. So I'm not using ducted props. The material that they use is way stronger than people would think, right? You think in your mind, you hit it, it's just gonna like scratch it, but it won't. It's like very, very thick fiber. And even more, people think if you pop a hole in a hot air balloon, right, it's gonna fall, but they have a big hole in the top. That's how they steer it. Yeah, exactly. That's how they steer it, is by strategic holes in the hot air balloon, because it's only up and down, so you can turn it. Yeah. So if I hit it, right, which is never the goal, and pray to God that never happens, it really wouldn't do anything at all. So.
Oh, okay. Well, except you'd have to pay for the patch, I guess.
Yeah, that would be the awful part, but everyone would be safe.
None a little duct tape and baling wire won't fit.
Yeah, just put it up there. Well, Joey, thanks again for joining. If you haven't already checked it out, J.A. Killeen on YouTube and Instagram and probably all the other. Do you TikTok as well?
So, unlike every other 20-year-old in LA, I don't really TikTok.
Yes!
I haven't sold my soul to that platform.
Keep with that.
Yeah.
Stay with that. Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Let's get rid of that. Yeah. All right. Now, well, let's play that video. And Joey, we're gonna let you go. Thanks for joining us. We'll play this last video, and then we're gonna go give some stuff away.
All right. Thank you for having me.